Here's the 0-2. Ground ball toward third. Backhanded by Edmundo, and he throws to first. And Tony Randazzo said he held out of the bag. The Rockies will take a look at it.
The important thing to know here is Colorado loses its challenge.
Call in the field stands, runners out. Colorado loses the challenge.
Thing of beauty by Edmundo. A little restraint early. It's even bigger than last night.
Kind of hard to believe. Oh, I love it when it's full.
Comes to the base runners. Over to third, charging McMahon. He's not going to get it.
A pretty strong man to be able to do that. Packed back there.
Ground ball right side. There's a base hit. It's a right field. Castellanos.
Gaping when you have that hole to work with, and that's exactly what it takes. A lot of concentration for him to hold long enough and not to.
Maybe that's something that happens all the time. It's blowing too. Ground ball off his foot, and it's 1-2. That may have gotten him, according to JT. Tosi's going to point to first. Spud Black's already up the second to last step of the dugout.
This is one of those calls that replay isn't going to confirm or overturn. It'll stand whatever the call is. That said, Colorado lost its challenge, so no replay. The way this play is often officiated is on sound. So the catcher catching it is one. The batter getting grazed by the ball might be another thud. It might be a small tick, or it might be nothing at all. It's a really hard call. So anyway, let's try to listen and see if we have a clue. I'll amplify the volume a bit. It might help. Anyway, the argument's not really even about the call. It's about the way that the call was made.
That may have gotten him, according to JT. Tosi's going to point to first.
Well, it's JT who basically told him he got
basically.
hit. And the umpire said, okay.
And don't forget, they lost the review earlier in this game, so they can't look at it.
I understand why Bud Black's not particularly pleased right now.
Black's upset because it looks like the player made the call, then the umpire's like, oh yeah, okay, first. Umpire's trying to say he had it anyway. Black says, I know, that's why I'm asking you. Tosi responds, Black says, why not? Tosi's trying to sell that he made the call before the player, and Black's not buying it. He's like, so you made it. Keep saying you. Anyway, this discussion goes on for a while.
Some of his frustration out, and that's about it.
I think Buddy's trying to say, he turned around and said something to you. You didn't call it a hit by pitch, and then you told him to go to first base.
And Bud Black, he may not stay in this ball game.
I would think that he wouldn't, and he's got a beef because it's not the player who can make this call.
I think Buddy's telling him this is a big part of this game, big point in this game right here.
You can't just say, hey, I got hit and point to first.
Yeah, he's going to get thrown out of this game.
My old locker mate, he's gone.
Alex Tosi did give him a lot of latitude before he threw him out.
You know what? I don't think it hit him.
Oh, you didn't know. This is also a secret balk video.
Quite a bit.
The Castellanos is going down the, that's a balk. He leaned. Yep, there it is. Todd Tishner called the balk.
Now Philadelphia is on the board. Castellanos was halfway down the line.
After coming set, the pitcher moved but failed to deliver a pitch. That's a balk. With lateral movement, this particular type of balk is best seen by the second and home plate umpires.